Hi, happy Wednesday. I do hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Let's go ahead and get to our midweek check-in. My name is Lori. I'm also known as Sighmoon, and yes, this is my channel. We're going to go ahead and use Tarot of the Spirit World. There are no reversals, and the minor arcana are a little bit different than the regular tarot, the Rider-Waite. It looks more into our fears, our obsessions, our addictions, things like that. It gives us a really good read as to who we are in our week and the things that we'll be facing. So let's go ahead and take a look. We'll look at the immediate past, the current, and the immediate future. All right, let me go ahead and get them laid down and we'll go from there. The overall energy is the King of Chalices, sitting with our truth and looking at all that we've accumulated. Just understand that though you do have an overabundance of so many things, doesn't mean you have to be alone. You are allowed to welcome others into your life and share all of your blessings. And in the future, they're asking you to remember to look at yourself in the eyes of a child, to the divine, okay? Because you are the divine's child. And you don't need to worry about the thoughts going on in your head and whether or not they're true or accurate. You know exactly who you are. You know you are a good person. You know that you are my Father's daughter or son, and that you allow your little one to shine, and they want you to know they appreciate it, and you don't have to worry about anything. You just need to keep holding your head high and knowing who you are and acting in true love and kindness as you serve in true reverence to the divine and continue on your work as you see your world and your future, as you live for the divine and tell your story and share your truth from the depths of your heart and soul in order to help others continue to see their blessings, to have them look beyond the illusions of their life and to see all the blessings that are coming in, because the falsehoods are put there by false prophets, if you will, people who wish to dim your light, people who wish to not have you shine. And if you get some of those, you just ask for help. Ask for directions in your life. When you stand at the crossroads, call down Father and work with Mother Earth, or call Hecate to your side, who stands at the crossroads and guards it always. Or Brigid, if you will. Just remember to accept the offer when the energy is one that you remember, that is true freedom, filled with love and joy, that enables you to continue to release yourself from the limiting beliefs and to come down out of hangman mode and to truly step into who you are. For the cards show us we know exactly who we are. We have the Empress energy, always knowing who we are, always knowing our responsibilities, and knowing how to treat people with love and kindness and compassion. And we also have the Emperor card to remind us that we are good, but to not be too stubborn. To use our Emperor and Empress energy for good. To truly rule our lives and those within our lives that we come in contact with always love, kindness, compassion, and respect for the angelic being of light that they are. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the immediate past. We have the Lover's card, that Tower moment, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Lover's card, where you really saw that Spirit was coming down and working with you, and you were allowing your divine essence to intertwine with your being, and you were allowing it all to show, and you were allowing your love to show. And then people came in and they told you were fucking crazy, and that maybe you were shining too brightly and it wasn't real, and it created a tower moment in your life. And I get it, we all understand it, but please understand, though we know that you feel abandoned, that you were left behind, you weren't, not truly. You were left where you were for a reason, because you have more of a story to tell, an important role in the future. And they want you to know that it's all going to be okay, to allow those tower moments to come so that we can truly step into who we're supposed to be. You know, and not worry about somebody to come in to take our stuff because we feel orphaned or abandoned. We don't have to worry about that. Those things that we've been through, our life story, when we start to share from our hearts about our truth, more blessings are going to come into our life. And I can tell that in the current situation, most of us has realized that as we've continued to do our work, despite everything. And we took off on our new journey and our new adventure with our newfound truths. And we are allowing the stars to pour down healing even more upon us, as we know that we are the child of the divine, and they are working for our betterment. It's a glorious thing to feel that healing, isn't it? Just remember, I told you 3-3 is coming. It's a time to use the portal and the gateway to the ascended masters and teachers for that true joyous love and devotion within our heart. And know that in the immediate future, Spirit is asking that we accept the offer that is being given to us, to really look at ourselves through the eyes of the child as Spirit does, and to look to Spirit to teach us, to always teach us. It's the 7 of Cups, to accept the offer that's coming in, to allow ourselves to be taught, and to really call our higher selves down and go with the right offer that's good for us. And know that even if we choose wrong, the divine is going to guide us back to who we are, just as my Father guides me back to my truth every day. He truly does. Sometimes I just have to let my guard down a little bit more to listen, to become the lady I'm supposed to be, who I was years ago, when I stood by his side always, before I was cursed and thrown away. Just remember, take it from me, boundaries are important. It is the 9 of Wands, and it's just to remember that though we know who we are, boundaries are important, especially on the spiritual path. As an empath, we can absorb other energies, and we need to keep our spiritual boundaries up. We can accept the lower vibration, and we can work with it, and we can help people raise themselves up as we hold space. But we have to keep our boundaries and keep that negative energy from us. We need to cleanse ourselves always, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarification on the upcoming week. We're going to go ahead and use the Untamed Wild Tarot deck. Let's go ahead and take a look at the boundaries in the immediate future when this offer comes in from Spirit, and what the boundaries are all about that they're talking to us. Well, this is a transformation. It's the 2 of Pentacles, learning to be who you are and work with all things in life. We know that some people think it's juggling, and sometimes you need to learn to juggle a few things when it comes to the spiritual path. You know, the high vibration and the low vibration, to work with all the frequencies of life. You know, you need to remain flexible and set those boundaries and just continue to work with all of it. You know, remember, we're not above anybody in this life. We all have cycles that we live by. I pray that you'll live by the cycles of the moon with me. You know, and set your intentions on those new moons, and step into your power on the full moons, and use the gateways and portals throughout the year to truly claim your power and to step into who you are. Like the 3-3 portal that's coming. Use it. Go with clear mind and heart about the current situation. Go with the same attitude through the 8-8 gateway, the Lion's Gate portal. On the here and now, the present moment, for the things that you feel you need to learn. And look for those ascended masters and teachers with total love and light within their hearts to guide you home to the light even more, so that you can explore your abilities and learn to teach others with some of the things that you've learned. We're all teachers. We're all students. None of us have all the answers. But hopefully, we all feel the love of the divine in our hearts and allow our spiritual essence to grow. The Father of Cups. It's what I thought. to know who we are, to truly feel our cups overflowing. Just remember, though, that as the Father of Cups, we do feel that responsibility to our children and to those within our life. You must remember one thing, that we feel all that responsibility. Remember that we rule with love to those that are in our life, to our children, to our grandchildren, to those that we're holding space for, to our brothers and sisters. We use a loving hand, a gentle hand, a calming, kind, and caring heart, just as our Father has. And to know that it goes to our Four of Pentacles, a true working of all the magic when everything works in harmony, and it can continue to do so. Which leads to us starting off on our new venture, the Fool. But this time when you start on your new venture on 3-3, when you pick up your Ascended Master, your Ascended Teacher, to show you all the things that you need in order to elevate yourself or level up, so to speak, in this quest of life, right? Yeah, to level up one more time, to start our journey, the Fool's journey, to start again. Because the Fool's journey, this hero's journey, we start it, all we have is the knowledge within us and the things that we can carry upon our heart and soul. And we start off with that knowledge, and then we look in the void and we ask for guidance from our angels, guides, and spirits. You know, it's really weird. I was listening to Warren Zevon the other day. Angels, guns, and lawyers, guns, and money. And it's the same tune I hear in my head when I say angels, guides, and spirits, or angels, guides, and fairies. It is the most bizarre thing, but it makes me smile and keeps me happy. So thought I'd share that. But so you know, when we start off on our new adventure, the Eight of Wands is our power center. I mean, the Eight of Swords, right? It says to let go of limiting beliefs. But what this means is to cut yourself down from the cocoon, the chrysalis, and allow yourself to transform into the beautiful butterfly you are. And allow your heart, mind, soul, body, and spirit to be free of all chains. And allow yourself to fly to new heights, to the astral realm and beyond. Absolutely. 3-3 as you connect to the Ascended Masters and the Ascended Teachers. And you start to learn about who you are. And you let go of more of those limiting beliefs from programmed religion and a condemnation and a conditional God. That's not my Father. My Father is true unconditional love. And He loves us all so very much. And so does Mother Earth. He provides all that we need. Allow that transformation to take place and learn to fly. Free yourself. Become the Hierophant. Enable yourself to connect to all realms. Use the portals, use the gateways. Use the unlimited potential of your mind and spirit when they work as one together. As you quiet the mental chatter and learn to meditate and release all things and learn to float without walls, if you will, to truly transcend that ego mind and to know that the things that you're hearing are true and pure, and you can understand the decisions that need to be made, and you understand where the bad is coming in and where the wolves in sheep's clothing are working against you in order to keep their self high up. But I want you to know, as you and I, all of us, our brothers and sisters, continue to do the hard work and cut away those things that no longer serve us, and we cut those things out of our life, that those that are the wolves in sheep's clothing that are working to edify themselves and lift themselves up without concern for their brother or sister or any part of the angelic being inside, that divine essence, they will be going away as we cut away the things that are no longer serving us. They will be leaving as well, because anything that teaches us anything but unconditional love and freedom from guilt, shame, and fear is not of God. It's not of the divine. It's not of Mother Earth. It's of shadow. And though we can learn to appreciate the shadows that show us exactly how good we have it, we don't need to walk within them and live there. We need to let them go and live for our Nine of Cups. True bliss, true healing of our heart, true integration of our divine essence inside, the little one who lives inside of us and holds the memories of the universe, of all time, and allow them to intertwine and allow us to heal, true healing, as the spiritual warriors and stars that we are, filled with true love and light from our Mother and Father. And as you allow yourself to heal and truly develop and intertwine and become one with the divine essence that lives within your heart and soul, you'll truly understand the Lover's card. You'll truly be ready to accept love within your life, to be fully whole and accept the love that's coming in, no matter where it's coming from. And then you can continue on as the Daughter of Wands, as you continue to work with Rose, who truly is the true daughter of our Mother and Father. She is the embodiment of their love, the purity of their essence. She's everything to all of us. And once you understand and you intertwine and you allow your little one to come forward and shine with you and truly shine and let go of that fake as fuck shit where you pretend you're in the flow state and just let it shine and allow the Daughter of Wands to consume you. And then, as you do, accept those tower moments when she presents to you the things that are no longer serving you. Listen to her, to him, to your inner child, to your inner voice. Listen and allow those tower moments to happen and understand that they're for our betterment, and it truly does lead us to our Nine of Wands, to true happiness. And yes, we all know that the work can be hard. We do. But understand, Rose is sorry, and work's not going to be so hard anymore. You'll still need to learn to trust and remain humble and vulnerable to share your story and your heart for all your triumphs and your troubles and challenges and how you overcame them. But it'll be glorious, and you'll no longer feel such sadness by them, or you'll no longer find the work to be so hard, but rather you'll find it enlightening and truly guide you towards your pinnacles that you long to seek, and to the wisdom that resides within your heart and soul, within the little one inside, within your true divine essence. That as you integrate, you truly do become the Empress. You do. And you end up with all that you need to share with the world, to your wheel of fortune, and to allow all those blessings to come. It is the Son of Cups, to allow that love in, to allow that creativity, and to work with the Father of Swords, all wisdom, to actually speak our truths with kindness and compassion and care for all within our lives, as we look to the sun and allow the sun to rain down blessings upon us, always. I know it's a glorious thing. This blessing and our boundaries that are coming in this offer, all leads to our true happiness, to the sun truly shining down upon us. Let's go ahead and get a moon card. Yeah, I don't think I really need to get any more clarification than that on the current and the upcoming immediate future. It all leads to us knowing true love and learning to let go of those things that are no longer serving us always. and to realize that Rose is here to lift us all up, and that all we need to do is ask her into our hearts and help us to truly shine our light from within for our Father above and our Mother, the earth beneath our feet. And I promise you, Rose will show you a love unlike anything you've ever seen before. Oh, she will lift you to such heights and such amazement and wonder that you'll truly believe that all things are possible, because they are when you love the divine. Your commitment is being tested. You know what I say to this, right? Fuck them, let them test. Because our commitment holds true to the very end. It does. Sometimes we just need that gentle nudge to bring us all the way home, to have the courage to be the one we're supposed to be in our mother and father's eyes. You know, sometimes it's hard going back to the one we were before we got hurt, when we were truly living for the divine and truly becoming aware of our spiritual essence and knowing who we were and learning to love and to forgive and to find beauty in all things. And then something tragic happens and it destroys our world, and it can be very hard to find our way back to that person. But when you find your way back, you'll find that you're stronger and better for it. And though you're not the exact person that you were, the core of you still loves your father and mother so very much. And you can truly shine to be their son or their daughter and step into who you were, but with more knowledge, power, and understanding than before. And to hold your place within the world this time, and to help others understand how important they are to the divine, to Source, how important the spiritual fight is, to truly speak our truths always, and to be who we are meant to be, and not hide from the world, but to illuminate the entire world with who we are and our love for our parents. All right, let's go ahead and get a healing energy. Well, you know me, I get a little mushy. And I love my father and mother so very much. I am trying so hard to be the one that I'm supposed to be. Now, I can be anyone I want to be, don't get me wrong. But you see, I know who I am. I know who I am and who I'm supposed to be prior to my world being shattered. And the fact that my world was shattered and Rose stood with me for 30-odd years, helping me to mend and heal my heart and to be able to stand strong, I want nothing more than to go back to the person I'm supposed to be, that I was when I first came to believe in my destiny and my value within the world, that enabled me to let go of my past and step into a new future before I allowed that future to be stolen. But I will tell you something. All that I've been through in the past 30-odd years, since my world was destroyed, I have learned so much about nature and my connection to the universe and to my brothers and sisters. And I long to be the one I was, but with more knowledge and more fervor and love to share my story. Absolutely. I have so much to tell the world. And now that I can look back as to who I was then, and I know my father is still there loving me, I have no problem stepping in to who I once was, but a better version of that person who can stand tall and help others not be taken down by the same malicious animal magnetism that I was. That is my belief. I believe that we are all entitled to be who we want to be. We don't have to change for their love. But somewhere inside, something changes. When we find out and we realize how much we're loved, that we want to be the very best version of ourselves. And we want to be the one that our mother and father recognizes. as their child? Well, I do. I love my mother and father very much. They put me through college. They helped me to learn and become who I am today. And they're still helping me and teaching me and guiding me and helping me to learn to be the best version of myself so that I can share with others and help others who have had similar experiences know that they too will be okay. And I can teach about the love I feel in my heart, a true deeper connection to the divine, if you will, to truly understand and be able to integrate with your divine essence and learn who you are. Vitality. I am a being of light. I accept the divine energy in my body, and every one of my cells regenerates. They do. It's going to be glorious, right? Just remember today, and especially on 3/3, when you go to the portal and you look for your ascended masters and your ascended teachers, please remember to focus on the here and now. The future does not exist and the past is gone. I focus on the present moment. I have confidence in life again, because here, now, there is no danger. Everything happens when my soul is ready. And it happens when your soul is ready too. Sometimes we just need a little kickstart, if you will. You know, sometimes our hearts can feel a little dead inside, and like a dead battery, it just needs a little kick, a little electrical surge, if you will. A little bit of love to wake it back up and help it shine. That's what I wish for all of you. Tap into your inner essence, okay? We're going to go ahead and get a Rose Oracle card today. Well, I never know how my readings are going to go. You know, I just go and let it flow, and the messages seem to come through, and I know I always get something from my readings. I pray you do as well. I like to think that we are all receiving some sort of value from these readings as I allow the messages to come through and channel the best I can. And my guides, angels, spirits, and fairies, work with them. We don't need that card, do we? That's a card for directions. We don't need that one. We know all about Rose, don't we? If not, allow me to teach you about her. She's true purity and love. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and get this card. The grandmothers. Remember your roots. Perspective. Trust the weavings. Oh, how bizarre. It's what I was just referring to. Remembering my roots. When I first came to be. When I first remember looking to the stars above and feeling that divine guidance. And I woke up at a very young age, but I'm referring to 1987, when Munsai came to me and helped me to see the beauty within myself and to give up a very hard life and live for the better. It's the same time I met Rose, who helped me to walk through raindrops and see the beauty and connection in all things before my heart was destroyed. My heart was destroyed so very bad, and I thought all that I believed in had gone away. I was so wrong. I didn't realize what had been done, but I'm aware now, and I remember my roots, and I pray you remember your roots. And if you don't, and you need help digging a little deeper to find that divine connection, that deep-rooted soul connection that you have to the divine, reach out to me and let me help guide you through it. I would love to. Truly, I would. They are asking me for one more card. Are you sure? Okay. They want this Earth Wisdom card. Well, I call them my Earth Oracles, so this is what they want. I don't know. Oh, I don't mind. Well, let's see what they have for you. Well, the Earth is all wisdom, as is the moon. That's why we live our lives in cycles to it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You ask for anything you want, anything you need. And I'm sure that your guides will let my guides know, and I'll be able to answer it for you. But here's your answer. Transformation. You need to allow yourself to transform into the person that you are meant to be. And I know it can be hard to let go and to trust, because you may not always understand who that is that you're supposed to be. But I promise you, you are truly beautiful and glorious. You are. And you just need to remember one thing. Just keep clearing your aura. As you become aware of negativity, or you're absorbing things that aren't yours, clear your aura and stay aware of your surroundings. Stay aware of your spiritual strength, the spiritual fervor coming from deep within your heart and soul. For if it starts to lighten or lessen, and you don't feel that strong connection, give yourself a time out. Give yourself a moment. Take a long hot bath with candles. Step into the healing waters of time. And just allow yourself to replenish all things. And get back to who you are. Your true love within your heart and soul. That is the divine. It flows through all of us. If you're feeling disconnected or let down, go inside with your higher self and your little one. And find out why. Because your divine essence that lives here in your heart and soul, and as you speak your truth, right, from your throat chakra and allow all that energy to flow, I promise you, you're going to have all the answers that you need. You just need to keep asking your little one to guide you. All right, love and light to you always. I wish you the very best. I do hope the midweek check-in has found you well. You want a fairy blessing? Are you sure? Okay. Where's my fairy oracle cards? That's bizarre. I don't know where my smaller deck is. Of my fairy. I don't know. That's okay. We'll get this one. A fairy blessing. I'm always up for a fairy blessing. I just don't know where my other fairy cards are. I don't know. I hope I didn't leave them somewhere. Well, have cards will travel. Yes, I've been known to show up at people's house to do a reading for them. For those that are on home health or, you know, whatever. They can't get out of their house for whatever reason. I've been known to go do a reading for them. No, most of my patients do not know that I do tarot cards or spiritual guidance readings. But I do have a community of homebound patients that reach out to me for guidance. I do. That's why I always tell you, reach out anytime. I'm more than willing to help if I can. Always. A blessing of a safe place in the world. I knew that's what you were feeling. I feel it too. We all need to find our safe place within this world. But let's go ahead and read. There's always a safe place, a safe community. If you don't know of one, reach out. You can join mine. You can join my community. I strive very hard to make a safe place for everyone, to air their hurts, their wounds, their love, their sorrows, their joys, their compassion, whatever it is. We all have them. I have a safe space that I go to too, to air mine. Yeah, I absolutely do. It enables me to thrive and to grow and to remember who I am. It's a glorious thing. It is. We all need them. We can all develop our own communities. But we also need communities to go and vent too, where we can still grow and learn with others. Yes, absolutely. 44, a blessing of a safe space within the world. And yes, I will do picture in picture. The fairy gift of sanctuary, a space in which to feel completely supported and loved. The fairies know what it's like to find the safe places in the world, for theirs are under siege, and have been for such a long time. The fairies know how to find the little home in the forest, or the garden that is growing wild, the roots of the old trees, and the hollows beneath the sacred hills. In these places, they have grown stronger and stayed safe, and they now transfer to you a part of this gift. You will now find places and spaces within the world where you will feel free to be completely yourself, where you too can grow strong and bright again, and need have no fear. Let there be a shelter and a sanctuary for you and your soul, where you can learn what it is you are meant to do next, and where there is no harsh word spoken, only guidance that can help ease us all into the next stage of our lives. Let the safe spaces become our homes and our workplaces, our friendships and our schools. Let the world become a safer space, and let the natural world shelter you with their turnings and showings of the changes about you. Make not a fortress of the space you find, but let it begin to grow in your heart, so that wherever you go, others feel safe with you. And the world changes in small but bright and beautiful ways, all as a result of this blessing of the fairies, blessings of a sanctuary, a safe space to you, friend. And that makes me want to cry, because we all want a safe space. Sometimes our worlds can get torn so far apart that we don't feel safe. There was a time I didn't feel safe for years, and now I do. I've had people like Victor, Odo, and Aaron Dowdy provide a safe space for me to learn and to grow into who I am. And I pray to give that safe space to others, to help them learn and to grow and to become more aware of their surroundings and who they are, and to help them establish and develop that deeper connection with their divine essence, that little one that lives inside, and how it talks about the fairies, how their home is under siege, and how they've learned to find safety and comfort within the small spaces of the world. It's the same that I've been telling you, that I've been telling everyone that will listen. The fae, the fairies that were pushed into the darkness, some still work for us, and now even those within the shadow are starting to see the value and the light and the love of the divine, and remembering their mission as to why they came to earth to begin with, was to help allow our divine essence inside, our angelic beings of light, an outlet to thrive and grow within us and help guide us home to the stars, if you will, to that divine essence that lives within all of us, to our Father above and our Mother beneath our feet, to allow it and show us the divine magic that lives within us. They're beginning to remember. I told you, the Tuatha De Danann are back, and they are here to help us learn and to grow and to teach others to allow their divine essence to shine and to not be afraid of the true love, beauty, and magic of the divine essence within and without that connects all of life. All right, love and light to you always. I wish you the very best. Any questions, please reach out and ask. You can ask in the comments below or reach out to me on my website if you want. The description is down below. I also have a newsletter and a brief meditation, if you will, that I'll put in the description. Go ahead and check it out if you want. My newsletter tries to give tips on living a spiritual awakened life, or connecting to the Fae, or just all things spiritual that can help guide us home. All right, love and light to you always. I wish you the very best in life. I truly do. Bright blessings and namaste. Bye-bye.